Making tutorial videos should be simple, but a lot of educators waste a lot of time between complex screen recorders and editors. But it turns out it doesn't have to be this way. So in this video we're going to walk through the entire process of creating professional-looking educational videos. Now, when people start creating tutorials, they choose one of these two options typically. Either they go very simple using a tool like Loom, which is a good way to start, but really gives you no control over the final look of the videos, which means they end up quite boring. Or they go very complex. They use a tool like OBS to record their screen and camera, then move all the videos over to an external video editor like DaVinci Resolve to clean it all up. And this works, but it's very time consuming and quite complex. So you're basically stuck between two options. One that creates very boring looking videos, or one that is quite complex and hard to learn and so time consuming. What most educators really need is a simple workflow, and that's where Borumi comes in. Borumi is, in my opinion, the best tool to create educational content in 2026, because it's specifically designed to create tutorials, video courses, and product demos. What makes it different from all the other tools is the workflow. It's built specifically around how the actual educational content is created. When you create a tutorial or lesson, you don't typically just press record and hope for the best. You have a structure in mind. You know the topics you want to cover, the order you want to cover them in, and sometimes even a word-by-word script of what you're going to say, though that's not always the case. Inside Borumi, you can start by writing the video structure right inside the script tool. This can be a simple bullet point list or a word-by-word script of what you're going to say. And then you're going to divide your video into scenes, which can be thought of as the chapters of your lesson. When the script is ready, we can move on to the record tool. And this is where Borumi really shines. Instead of recording one long video from beginning to end, in Borumi you can record each scene individually. This means that if your lesson has an intro, chapter 1, chapter 2, and conclusions, you can record each of them separately and retry them as many times as you want. This makes the whole recording process way more manageable. So if you make a mistake, you can just retry a specific scene without having to re-record the whole lesson or spend a lot of time in editing. Another feature that is especially useful for teachers is the teleprompter. If you have a script or some talking points you want to follow, Borumi will show them to you while recording. Moreover, the best part is that Borumi's teleprompter automatically scrolls your script as you speak, so you never get lost. So let's say you want to record your presentation with your slides and camera. In the record tool, select your camera, microphone, and screen you want to present. In this lesson, we're going to cover how to create great tutorials. Once you finish recording all your scenes and you're ready for editing, we can move on to the Edit tool. Here, Borumi automatically arranges your scenes in sequence, ready to edit. So instead of dragging a bunch of files between programs and assembling everything manually, Borumi automatically assembles your lessons, ready to edit. From there, you can trim your video using a traditional timeline, or you can use the more powerful transcript-based editing. Basically, you can just select something from the transcript, and once you delete it, it also gets deleted in the final video. And this can save so much time with longer videos. You can also customize the layouts to make your lesson look better. Maybe you want to show, for example, your camera full screen at the beginning of the video during the intro, and then transition to a screen plus camera layout. And you can do that directly inside Borumi. Just go into the layout tool, select a full screen camera layout, and then drag it for as long as you want. Then as soon as it finishes, the layout is automatically animated, so that your video looks super polished. You can also add text inside the lesson or add the images to better prove a point. In general, you can do everything that you would do for a lesson straight inside Borumi without the need of external editors. And once you're ready, you can export your video up to 4K resolution, ready to be published to your platform of choice, such as YouTube. Now let's talk about pricing, because this is another reason why Borumi stands out from the competition. Borumi comes as a one-time price at $79. So instead of paying for one screen recorder and then for another editor, you can pay just one solution and then you're all set. Moreover, it doesn't force you into a subscription, which in the long run can save a lot of money. So if you're an educator and you're looking to create high-quality tutorials, lessons, and video courses, Borumi is a great deal because you only pay for it once and then it provides you with a simple, end-to-end workflow to create amazing-looking videos. You can basically script out your video, then record it scene by scene, also using the teleprompter to help you in the process, and then once you're ready, you can edit it straight into Borumi, which can save you a lot of hassle and time. If you want to try it out for yourself, head over to borumi.com to find out more. Thanks for watching. If this video was helpful, please like the video and subscribe to the channel because it really helps, and I hope to see you in the next one.